Okay, Jean, we're going to go ahead.
All right, you ready, Janine?
Yes, it's live now.
Okay, thank you. All right, Mr. President, you're ready to go.
All right. The Cuyahoga County regular meeting for Tuesday, May the 26th, 2020 will come to order. Clerk, please call the roll.
Calling the roll, Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones is absent at the moment. Ms. Brown?
Here.
Ms. Stevens?
Present.
Ms. Simon?
Here.
Ms. Baker?
Here.
Mr. Miller?
Here.
Mr. Tuma?
Here.
Mr. Gallagher?
Here.
Mr. Schron?
Here.
Ms. Conwell?
Present.
And Council President Brady.
Here.
You have a quorum.
Thank you. Is there any public comment, Madam Clerk?
Mr. President, we did receive one email, public comment, which I distributed to the council members prior to the meeting. This public comment was by Ms. Lou.
All right, thank you. Could I have a motion to approve the minutes as printed on the agenda for May the 12th, 2020's regular meeting?
I so move. This is Dale.
Sunny seconds, Simon.
Moved by Miller and Simon. All those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? The minutes are approved. Is there a message from the county executive?
Yes, thank you, Mr. President. Can you hear me? My on
Yes.
or off mute? Okay, good. So I hope you all had some well-deserved time off this weekend. I wanted to give you just a brief update on how we've been doing finding, obtaining, and distributing personal protective equipment. In response to 1,000 requests, you may have heard that we've now distributed 1 million items of PPE out to the community. That includes more than 460,000 gloves, 76,000 N95 and KN masks, 220,000 surgical masks, and 62,000 face shields. These items are critical to protect first responders, healthcare workers, corrections officers, and others who are putting their own health at risk to protect us. I want to thank a whole lot of people for their great work making this possible. Brandy Carney and Alex Pelham have been leading the way, working with our Emergency Operations Center and the Board of Health. And our folks in Public Works at the Harvard Garage, which has been where we've been storing and distributing the PPE. They've done a great job also. And I want to thank the council, all of you, for approving our efforts to obtain the PPE from here, there, and everywhere. I think this pandemic is far from over, unfortunately, and there will be a continuing need for more PPE, but our folks seem to have the PPE situation well in hand. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, our next item is executive session, but we're going to have the executive session at the end of the meeting. We won't be required to vote on anything after the executive session, so know that in advance. We're going to have some folks from the prosecutor's office online with us here. Legislation introduced by the council, committee report and consideration of a resolution of council for second reading, adoption under suspension of rules. Could I have a motion to suspend the rules?
Mr. President, I move to suspend the rules.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, the ayes have it. The rules are suspended. Clerk, please read the resolution.
Resolution number 2020-0090, adopting various changes to the Cuyahoga County non-bargaining classification plan.
Move to adopt.
Second.
Okay, been moved and seconded. This has been in front of us in the committee of the whole and been discussed. Are there any further questions? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, the ayes have it. The resolution is adopted. Consideration of an ordinance of council for first reading referral to committee.
Ordinance number 2020-0012, enacting Cuyahoga County Code, Section 303.08, to establish positions exempted from the classified service and county non-bargaining classification plan.
Yes, and this item will be sent to the HR committee. Committee report and consideration of an ordinance of council for second reading.
Ordinance number 2020-0011, amending sections 1304.03 and 1304.04 of the Cuyahoga County Code to provide for a grace period wherein chapter 1304 shall not be enforced until January 1, 2021, and penalties shall only be imposed for violations occurring on or after that date.
Move to adopt.
Mr.
Second.
President, this
Second
is on the
reading.
agenda for second reading at this time.
Aye.
I'm sorry. Okay. Very good. This item will move to the June 9th, 2020 council agenda for consideration for third reading adoption. Sorry about that. Legislation introduced by the executive, consideration of a resolution for first reading adoption under suspension of rules. Could I have a motion to suspend the rules?
Mr. President, I move to suspend the rules.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? The rules have been suspended.
Resolution number 2020-0097, amending the 2020-2021 biennial operating budget for 2020 by providing for additional fiscal appropriations for appropriation transfers and for cash transfers, amending resolution numbers 2020-0071 and 2020-0091 to reconcile appropriations for 2020.
Move to adopt.
Second.
Mr. President and my colleagues, this resolution is the regular bi-monthly agenda of amendments to the 2020 to 2021 biennial budget. The answers to the questions that we sent to OBM have been distributed to all council members. This resolution is routine, consisting mostly of appropriations of grants for homeless services and technical corrections. Notable is the appropriation of $1,610,364 for this year's Community Development Supplemental Grant Program. I recommend passage on first reading suspension.
Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? The ayes have it. Resolution is adopted.
Mr. President, if I may, I'd like to recognize that Councilman Purnell Jones has joined the meeting.
All righty. Consideration of resolutions for first reading and referral to committee.
Resolution number 2020-0098, making awards on requisition number 48436 to various contractors in the total amount not to exceed $30 million for on-call COVID-19 emergency building modifications for the period June 10, 2020 through June 9, 2021. The providers and in the approximate amounts reasonably anticipated to be $5 million a piece, and the vendors is printed on the agenda.
So be referred to Public Works.
Resolution number 2020-0099, making an award on requisition number 48108 to Realm Mechanical in the amount not to exceed $679,960 for the medical examiner's building air handling unit 4 replacement project for the period June 10, 2020 through January 27, 2021.
This will also be referred to Public Works.
Resolution number 2020-0100, declaring that public convenience and welfare requires resurfacing of various roads, avenues, and a street located in various municipalities in connection with the 2021-2024 Transportation Improvement Program, finding that special assessments will neither be levied nor collected to pay for any part of the county's costs of said improvements. For the improvements and the total estimated project cost is printed on the agenda. Additionally, council members Miller and Simon would like to be primary sponsors to this legislation.
And Brown, Jean, please.
Would you add Stevens too, please?
Got those, Gene?
Yes, Mr. President.
All right, this is also going to Public Works.
Resolution number 2020-0101, making an award on requisition number 48104 to Katz Construction Incorporated in the amount not to exceed $1,645,588.10 for resurfacing East 131st Street from Forestdale Drive to Miles Road in the cities of Cleveland and Garfield Heights.
Public Works.
Resolution number 2020-0102, making an award on requisition number 47359 to Trinity Services Group Incorporated in the amount not to exceed $8,926,659 for jail food services for the period June 15, 2020 through June 14, 2023.
This will go to Public Safety.
Resolution number 2020-0103, authorizing an amendment to contract number CE 1900-189 with J.C. Penney Corporation Incorporated for emergency clothing assistance for the period May 1, 2019 through April 30, 2020, to extend the time period to April 30, 2021, and for additional funds in the amount not to exceed $750,000.
And this will go to Health and Human Services. Committee reports and consideration of resolutions for second reading adoption under suspension of rules. Could I have a motion to suspend the rules?
Mr. President, I move to suspend the rules.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? The ayes have it. The rules are suspended.
Resolution number 2020-0092, confirming the county executive's appointment of David Merriman upon his taking the oath of office as Director of the Department of Health and Human Services. Additionally, council members Miller and Simon would like to be sponsors to this legislation.
Move to adopt.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right.
Mr. President,
Yes, Councilman.
I just wanted to congratulate Dave Merriman on this. He's a long time coming, decent human, and happy to have him at the helm.
Well, thank you, Councilwoman. Yes, I think many of us know David very well at this point and are, pleased that he's been appointed to this position. Are there any other comments on this appointment?
No, I'd like to add my name, President Brady.
Please add Councilwoman's name.
Okay.
I think I would like to
Add my
just,
name as well.
yeah, sorry about that, Councilman.
You can add my name as
guys-
well.
I think I stated everything in the confirmation hearing. We value David's work, and he's in a unique position, and we look forward to him continuing on and keeping us abreast of what's going on in terms of COVID-19.
All right. I think Councilman Jones also wanted his name added. Did you get that?
Yes, Mr. President. At this time, I have Miller, Simon, Conwell, and Jones.
Yes. Well, I wish that we had, we were in a different situation, David, and we could have you sworn in a normal way, but these are not normal times. Take pictures for us, okay? All
Mr.
right.
President, if I could just add,
Sure.
thank you for your comment. Thanks for all the comments from the council members. And just so you know, if he is approved here, he will be sworn in as soon as the council meeting is over.
Well, he's already been approved, so as far as I know, right, Madam Chair? Madam Chair.
Yeah. Yes, Mr. President.
Great.
Thank you, and congratulations, David.
Thank you very much.
All right, very good.
Congrats.
Thanks.
Moving on, Mr. President.
Yes.
Okay, resolution number 2020-0093, confirming the county executive's appointment of Jesse S. Drucker upon his taking the oath of office as Director of Human Resources. Additionally, Mr. Miller has requested to be a sponsor to this legislation.
Move to adopt.
I have
Um,
Brown first, Miller second.
Okay.
Yes, Council President, this is Chantel Brown, Councilwoman Brown. This item was heard in the Human Resource Appointment and Equity Committee meeting. For those who were not present, Mr. Drucker brings almost 4 decades of HR experience and management to Cuyahoga County. He's worked in New York, California, and Ohio, has his bachelor's from St. John's University, as well as a master's degree from Pace University and a JD from Touro College. In addition to his HR experience, he's worked extensively as a practicing attorney focusing on labor relations and negotiation. He's experienced with working with large employers, including hospitals and universities, our very own CSU, as well as insurance companies. He's familiar with Ohio human resources law and practices, and having served as a chief human resources officer for Cleveland State University for more than 5 years. I respectfully request that my colleagues move to support his appointment.
All right. Any other discussion or comments? Hearing none. All those in favor, say aye.
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 All those opposed, the ayes have it, and the resolution is adopted. Congratulations, Mr. Drucker.
Congrats.
Okay, is Mr. Drucker here?
Not that I am aware of. I believe he's traveling today.
Okay, well, congratulations to him anyway. We look forward to working with him. And he will obviously be sworn in privately, particularly given he's not here. Just kidding. Okay, next item, Madam Clerk.
Resolution number 2020-0094, authorizing an agreement with State of Ohio Office of the Auditor in the amount not to exceed $526,235 for an annual audit for calendar year 2019 for the period January 1, 2020 through December 31, 2020.
Move to adopt.
Second.
All righty, moved and seconded.
Mr. President, my colleagues, this resolution is a routine item to appropriate $526,235 for a contract with the Ohio Auditor of State to do the audit of Cuyahoga County's 2019 finances. And we believe that the cost is considerably less than what we would pay if it was done through a private contract. And this resolution was unanimously approved by Finance and Budgeting Committee for recommendation to be approved on second reading suspension.
All right, any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it, resolution is adopted.
Resolution number 2020-0095, making an award on requisition number 47599 to Duct Fabricators Incorporated in the amount not to exceed $1,376,400 for fire and smoke dampers, combination fire and smoke dampers, and systems inspection, repair, and replacement services for the period May 1, 2020 through April 30, 2023.
Move to adopt.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Councilman Tuma. Councilman, they seem to be on mute.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, all right, good. I'm glad.
I lost my internet connection.
Sign language or what, you know?
Yeah. Okay. So the motion's been made and seconded. With respect to this resolution, Ms. Nicole English from Public Works came before the Public Works Committee on May 20th, 2020. This is making award to Duct Fabricators for a second 3-year inspection, repair, and replacement services contract for the county's inventory of fire dampers in county facilities. And this is the second of the county's 3-year damper review. And the county has almost 3,000 fire, smoke, and combination fire/smoke dampers located in various county-owned and maintained facilities. And obviously, this is a contract that we'd like to get moving on as quickly as possible. And that's why we're requesting support on second reading suspension.
All right, all those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? Ayes have it, the resolution is adopted.
Okay, resolution number 2020-0096, making an award on requisition number 47939 to Independence Excavating Incorporated in the amount not to exceed $5,853,453.30 for replacement of Memphis Road Bridge number 00.62 over CSXT Railroad in the city of Brooklyn.
Motion to adopt.
Second, Simon.
Mr. President. Am I okay to go? There's a delay for me, I'm sorry. Okay, Mr. President, Miss Nicole English came before the Public Works Committee on May 20th, 2020. This resolution is going to be paid 55% from federal funding, 20% from state of Ohio, and 25% of the county. This project will replace and widen the roadway bridge on Memphis Avenue over the CSX Railroad. It involves 754 feet of roadway, and the project will install new storm sewers as well as a new retaining wall, and also involve relocating water supply lines as well. So I would ask that the scheduled start date is July 1st of 2020, and the projected end date is April 1st of 2023. And therefore, I'd ask my colleagues for their support on moving this forward on second reading suspension.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Ayes have it, the resolution is adopted. We are going to revert back to item 9, try to go into executive session remotely. All meetings of the Cuyahoga County Council are open to the public in a way, right? Under the Ohio open meeting laws. Under that law, council may go into executive session during a meeting for specifically authorized purposes. During the executive session, council confers outside the hearing of the public. Council may not make any decisions about any matters in executive session. All decisions are made in public. This afternoon, the council will go into executive session to discuss pending or imminent litigation. During this time, council members will go off screen and will return once the executive session has ended. Is there a motion to go into executive session for the purpose of discussing pending or imminent litigation?
So move.
Second by Simon.
Moved and seconded. Could we have a roll call vote?
Yes, Mr. President, moving to executive session. Mr. Jones,
Yes.
Ms. Brown,
Yes.
Stevens,
Yes.
Ms. Simon,
Yes.
Ms. Baker. Ms. Baker,
She's not on mute.
yes. Thank you. Mr. Miller,
Yes.
Mr. Tuma,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher,
Yes.
Mr. Tron,
Yes.
Ms. Conwell,
Yes.
Council President Brady.
Yes.
Motion carries. Now at this time, Janine will be moving all of you over to the executive session room in order for you to participate in executive session. So if you'll just give her a moment of patience, that would be very much appreciated.
Jean, do we have an agenda?
You do not, pending or
Okay.
imminent litigation.
Okay.
Trevor.
We have left is Mr. Tuma.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're okay. Just waiting for her to move you over.
I already moved him over. Scott, you have to accept the invite.
Where do I accept that? I'm sorry.
It should have popped up. Let me see.
Um, would it be
Okay.
a new screen? A new screen?
Here, let me try it one more time for
Okay,
you.
okay, I see. Join.
Okay, yep.
Here you go.
And Ashley, I'm doing it now.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. At this time, for the remainder of the persons online, Ashley's going to share her screen that gives a notice to the public that council is now in executive session. So if you want to, mute yourselves and take off your video, that probably would be great also. Very good.
Okay, so the rest of us would have to hide our video so it doesn't show up on YouTube.
Right. Mr. Budish, if you go to the bottom of your screen on the left-hand side, like all the way down, it should pop up mute and start video or stop video.
Okay. What do I hit?
You should hit the stop video and the mute.
Okay.
Yep, you got it, that. Now you need the video right next to it. There you go. Thank you, sir.
Hey, Albert, it's Janine. Hi, they're in executive session, so you can hide your video. That way you won't show up on the screen. Oh, sorry.
That's okay. So I need to,
I might be able to do it for you as the host. Let me see.
Actually, Albert, they passed your item, so if you
Oh,
want to stay on, you're good to go, but if not, I will.
then I'll just go watch it on the council site then without being on a Zoom call.
Okay.
All right. Basically,
Thank
what
you.
it says is that they're in executive session right now.
Yes,
And
I just saw that.
when they get back, they'll just be finishing up committee report, and that's about it.
Great. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.
Just go on the bottom left of your page there, like kind of not scroll down, but use your cursor and you'll see the pop-up for the video and the mute.
Yes, there we go, I think.
There you go.
Close.
back.
Dan, you're on mute.
There you go. Am I now okay?
You are good.
All right. Well, congratulations for getting back to your seats so quickly after the.
That's a first.
Record time.
We are reconvening the council meeting, and we are now back on the record. Okay. Miscellaneous committee reports.
Mr. President and my colleagues, the Finance and Budgeting Committee meeting will meet at its regularly scheduled time on Monday, June the 1st at 1 p.m., at which time we'll hear from both the administration and our consultant, Sig Bursons, regarding the ERP project.
Thank you,
Mr. President,
Councilman.
Public Works will have a meeting at a regular scheduled time on Wednesday, June the 3rd, 10 a.m.
All right, big issue on the Public Works agenda for the $30 million of COVID money. So you want to, if you have an opportunity to be part of that meeting, please do. Anybody else?
Mr. President,
Yes, Councilwoman.
I just wanted to mention that the Council Operations and Intergovernmental Relations and Public Transportation did meet on Tuesday, May 19th, and we had a review of the IG semi-annual report that ended December 31st, 2019, and we're also updated through the point of the meeting. So just for the record, we did have that meeting, and I want to thank Mike Griffith for giving us a very thorough report.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Anybody else? Any other miscellaneous business before the council? Hearing none, this council meeting is adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.